You see, if you didn't applaud the NHS last night, yeah, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. COVID-19 Diaries, episode 4. And today, what am I going to talk about? I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the utter disgrace of people in my constituency / area in Birmingham last night. But before I get into it, I'll just say one thing. I know my area wasn't the only area where the NHS was not appreciated, but I can only speak from what I see locally. Furthermore, other people I saw on their Snapchats and Instagrams and what have you, in their area, they was out in full force, round of applause, you know what goes with it. When my area, it was flat, like a lion on a ventilator screen in a hospital. You didn't hear a thing. The only people I heard clapping were myself and my family included. But having said that, we was clapping, and then some people came out from a local business clapping, and then this other family that we know, they came out and said, "Oh, I'm sorry we forgot. Look, chatting rubbish, man. You're chatting rubbish. If you watch the news, you know what's happening. If you have social media, you know what's happening. So I'm not having people chat rubbish about, oh, sorry we forgot, sorry it was late. I'm not having that. And then half-hearted stuff about opening the door and clapping. What sort of stupidness? Yeah, I'm gonna drop the pat word. What sort of stupidness? Eh? What sort of stupidness that? It appears to me, for most people, it seemed to be a thing where they were embarrassed to come out. They're embarrassed to come out of their house and applaud the NHS. Disgusting behaviour. Selfish. Wootlessness. Careless. Insipid. Arrogance. A total disgrace. No shame whatsoever. No shame to even come out of your house for a few minutes just to clap and applaud the NHS. And I tell you what, I don't like to wish badness on people, yeah, but I'm going to say this. It will probably take for these people who didn't come out of their house, I'm not just speaking about my area, because I know it was other places as well, it probably take for someone in their family to be seriously ill, not necessarily with COVID-19, but to be seriously ill, need an ambulance, be calling on one, for them to value the NHS. But no, it was too much for some people to come out of their house, well not some, a lot of people, to come out of their house for a few minutes to clap and show appreciation for our National Health Service, which is free. It's free. You can't even come out your house for a few minutes to show a bit of appreciation. Like I said, you know what, when I found out about it, I was like, yep, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna do it. 'Cause I know how hard they work. You know what I'm saying? They work very hard, long shifts, come home looking tired, battered and bruised and what have you, and yet still people can show appreciation. Now I want for your family or you to be injured, dying or whatever, and tell me who you call then. You call the NHS, you call 999, you want an ambulance, and you say, help me, save my whoever, family member or friend. You'd want it, but you'd want all that, but you couldn't take a couple minutes out to thank them. It's pathetic, arrogant behaviour, to be honest, and I don't condone it. But yeah, ran over with that. You know what they say, what goes around comes around. But yeah, other news, just gonna talk about how this isolation's going. Like, they've said it's gonna be for 3 weeks. That's BS, because China's was 11. In China, in other cities, they've only lifted their regulations and lockdown procedures. They only lifted them last week. Wuhan's only just started to lift some of theirs. They haven't even fully lifted it yet. Bearing in mind, worst case scenario, what we don't want is a second wave anyway. So with us, yeah, we're only on week 1, and I can tell you right now, I'm starting to lose it a bit, because you can't buy no clothes, can't buy no trainers, can't go for a quick nick to eat, can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not really liking it, but what more can we do? Like, one thing I'm glad that I did was I got my driving test out of the way, and past that, people can't even sit driving tests. The only people allowed to sit driving tests are key workers that need a license, otherwise you ain't allowed. But yeah, we move. You know what I'm saying? Just on a walk right now. Another thing I wanted to add is, I know my last video I put in the bio about how they reduced buses. They only reduced them slightly. They've reduced buses that have never ever in my lifetime have I seen 4 buses now on my local bus route. So yeah, I'll put the new link in my description. And if you want to know, or if you use a bus, or if you want to know how frequently your bus is running, just type your route in, click that, and it shall tell you. But all I'll say is being for some real surprises, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some real surprises. And yeah, man, there's not really much more to add, really. Obviously, it's lockdown. It's the same crap, just a different day, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think that rounds it up for episode 4 of the COVID-19 Diaries. Hope y'all keeping well. Hope you all keeping safe. And I'll catch you soon with episode 5. But I'll let you know what's popping as soon as possible. But for now, peace out, y'all.